In addition to threat left, threat right, threat rear, we have other movement considerations. Movement is a good thing. Movement is a tactical tool. Movement can help keep you from getting shot. Movement needs to be controlled. We don't want to get in a hostile environment and start lunging. Okay, we're going to do some simple movement, forward, back, and to the sides, lateral movement that you can incorporate into your training regimen. Again, this is something that you need to think about and practice so you can program it where it'll happen if you get in trouble. Okay? Movement can be for a number of reasons. Movement can be to move to cover. If I have cover available, something that will deter bullets, it's a good thing to put my body behind it. Movement can be to deceive, to get off the force line and to cause your attacker to have to think. You're going to have to make him change his plan. Generally, we will be taken somewhat by surprise. We don't always have all the warning we would like to have. What we want to do then is surprise him, turn the game around. Okay, we can do that sometimes with movement. Also, we can use movement to approach an area if we need to check it, and we can use movement to get out of an area if there's something in there that we don't like. Moving laterally generally would be either to get off the force line, hopefully to keep you from getting shot, make you a moving target, or moving to cover, which would be a good thing. When we do these, we want to keep our body under control. There's a tendency to start lunging when you go fast. Okay, the brain drives the body. You educate the brain tells the body what to do. I want to keep my body under control. Also, I want to start and end up in the box. Okay, I want my platform as strong as I can keep it for as long as I can keep it that way. Okay, we get back in the box, shooting side toe, more or less even with the support side heel, and feet shoulders width apart, weight slightly on a forward leg, spine inclined slightly forward. I want to maintain this arrangement as I move. So if I'm going to move to my right, then what I want to do is I want to take a big step to the right and a somewhat smaller step to the left. Okay, or with the left foot, I'm sorry. Big step, smaller step. Okay, big step, smaller step. And typically, most of us are going to cover about 6 feet by doing that, all right? Keep the body under control. You can get faster at it later, okay? Moving to the left, we do exactly the opposite. Big step, smaller step, big step, smaller step. I'm back more or less where I started, okay? Now, we want to maintain the box when we do this, okay? And there are a couple of things that typically people get wrong when they do it, particularly if you try to go real quick initially, okay? To demonstrate the things that we don't want to do, I will make a movement and show you what I'm talking about, okay? I take a big step, I bring the other foot in, okay? What I've done here is my toes are on line, right? I have no balance, forward or back, I'm tippy. Okay, I'm not in the box, I'm standing with my toes on line, right? But I get back in the box, and another thing that we typically see is this. Okay, this time my feet are in the box, but it's way too narrow. It's only about half the width of my shoulders, and now I'm tall and tippy rather than short and squat. So I want to maintain this relationship as we move. Okay, we can step off the force line. All of a sudden I see a knife gun, ball bat come out, right? I want to be a moving target. Get off the force line, bring the gun up, and take care of the problem. Okay, if I got something over here that'll interfere with gunfire, then I want to move to that. Okay, we can also use this box and stepping to take us into a problem or away from a problem. If I have someone in my home, I have an intruder, okay, generally speaking, you don't want to move forward at that point. If I hear something down the hall and I need to check on it, okay, I want to move down the hallway. I want to keep my 2 Bs, which are balance and base, right? You maintain your balance by keeping the weight slightly on the forward leg and the spine slightly forward. I maintain my base by keeping my feet more or less configured in the box as much as I can. Okay, if I hear a scary noise down the hall, okay, call 911, but if I have to take care of it myself, okay, I've got my shotgun, keep my feet in the box, take a big step forward and a small step. Weight stays on the forward leg, big step forward and a small step. I'm square, I'm in the box, I have balance and I have base. If I need to respond, we've already shown you how to do threat right, threat left, and threat rear. Okay, if I decide I don't need to go any further down here, okay, and I still want to keep visual control on the area because I never got down to that room to check it, not a problem. Take a big step back, bring this foot back in it, big step back, feeling what's behind me. Weight stays on that forward leg, maintaining my 2 Bs, which are balance and base. Maintaining my firing platform while I move as much as possible. Things are going to go haywire soon enough. There's no point in helping with that situation by lunging around or getting your feet out of sorts any sooner than you have to.